I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGProject.io was the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. This for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Pipes dripped like veins.
Think of me when you're out there. I'll beg you nice from my knees. And when the world treats you way too fairly, well, it's a shame I'm a dream. All I wanted was you. 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 I think I'll close my apartment a few times. and fall asleep on the couch. Wake up early to black and white reruns that escape from my mouth. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you.
Woo! I'll see if I can get my face working here. There we go. As you can see, hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement this morning for a couple of minutes. As you can see on the screen up here, YouTube rejected my comment. All I wanted was a bull run. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. But no, Twitter likes it. I'm sorry, Twitch likes it. Let's see if Twitter likes it right here. Let's pull this up. Twitter likes it. All right, here we go. Yeah. All I wanted was a bull run. There we go. Yeah, it looks like Twitter's okay with that one. But YouTube isn't. They're a little salty. I don't know what's up with that. Big Bud Wolf in the house. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All I wanted. That's a really, really sweet remix by Kazon and Melon something. Hang on. Yeah, Kazon and Melon Rose. Good stuff. All I want if you guys want to check that out. Other than that, I just have a few minutes to jump through here. Like I said, as we got a baby pump for dark this morning, woke up to that. That was nice to see. I'm wondering how much buy pressure it took to get that one to work. Here's our stream from yesterday, and that's featuring Crispy Man, CryptoCat 46. Go check that out if you missed that one yesterday. Other than that, let me jump through here. Dr. Doge, I've been folding my proteins like a good boy. And yeah, I've folded 534 work units. And as you can see up here in my OKX wallet. I'm back on track of getting 1,000 Dr. Doge tokens. I got 13. Like you can see right here where I got like less than 1 where my machine was down, and then I ramped back up to 13, which is great to see. Let's see how many we have total of Dr. Doge. We got 401 Dr. Doge. So we are 40% of the way of our goal of becoming Dr. Doge thousandaires. It's worth a whopping $5.75. I believe I've been folding for about 6 weeks. On and off. Like I said, sometimes I forget to hit the fold button again when I leave, like here. So I pause them so that my camera and streaming will work. And then I try to put them folding while I'm gone from the house. Let's check out our favorite website in the entire world, agproject.io. This is where you can play the Pink Miss Well game, which is basically a gambling version with pulse. That's like Russian roulette. Last man standing gets a chunk of dark. Then you got the minting window, which is not going to be open until these 3 lotteries are done. See, that's the furthest thing away from us on the clock. And we got 3 days and 6 hours until the next lottery 1, which is lit up right here on the left-hand side. And then, of course, you got View My Fuel Cells over here, which will show us, all of our fuel cells. I think we minted a handful on 7 from this wallet. Maybe we didn't. Oh, I got to connect my wallet. Connect. There we go. So with this demo wallet right here, yeah, we did mint 47 of the J7s. And that looks like we'll get about 0.14 from the treasury after at the end here. And that gives us 47 lottery tickets. And those lottery tickets may or may not be worth an insane amount of money in the future. You got Journey 6, which is still at 17%. You got Journey 7, which is at 15%. And then you got Journey 5, which is at 8%. Now, Journey 6 and 7 still have the evil address in them, so it's a little misleading as to how many users are participating in 6 and 7. So if and when these get hacked by the evil the collective, and it takes out the evil addresses fuel cells, these will probably be much smaller than Journey 5. So that's going to change the whole thing here. Very, very cool. Let's go to the lottery page. Lottery page, like I said, counting down to 3 days. There's 1,000 dark that are going to be divvied up to, I forget what the math was. Let's see if it's still on here. Yeah, 815. So 815 NFTs that were minted will each win 1.25 dark back, which means they'll have a 125% APY in 11 days on their dark, which, up until this point has not been crazy in terms of cash value. If you go here to the current price, even today's current price, J1s are worth $3.87 in today's price. If you were to cash out if you were to vaporize, take the dark and dump it on the market, you get about $3.86 for Journey 1. If you wait till the end of the journey, you can get up to $5.33 at today's prices. Journey 2 is worth $2.80, worth $3.85, and so forth. But if you have a big pile of these, then it adds up. So like our total USD value in this one, we have 165 fuel cells. We are a dark dolphin. We need 20 more to become a sonic shark in this one. But either way, out of the 165 dark that we've given up, we've received 37 of those back, almost 38 of those back from the treasury in treasury yield. And we've also won a bunch of lotteries and scraped them throughout the day. So those ones aren't on here as well. In fact, I think out of these 42, a bunch of those came from these 47. A bunch of those came from the lottery. So not counting scraping, but it's like $195 right now. Not great, nothing to write home about. But if we wait, till the end of Journey 7, that 195 is now worth $380 at today's price. So if the price doesn't go up, you can see how exponentially these are going to go up as they fill from the treasury. If we go to the treasury, as you see, we have 336, or over a third of the entire supply sitting in the treasury right now. It's paid out 157,000 to the NFT so far. And there are 373,000 active fuel cells right now. And that, again, is before the evil address, gets cracked over the head and take all its money. Pink Miss Well game has been sitting at 12 slots have been bought up in the Pink Miss Well game right now. Last couple people walked with over 12 dark, and it's about $1, less than $1 of Pulse to play this. Just connect your wallet and play with Pulse. That's a lot of fun. Old Man Bitcoin, what's going on with Old Man Bitcoin? Old Man Bitcoin's back up to 115, down from 114. I think it was 111 not that long ago. Yeah, it was down to 107 September 1st. So it's showing a little bit of support here. Obviously, at this is the last level of support. That's good to see. Ethereum is doing a little bit better. Let's see. Let's go to the 6-month chart here. Yeah, you can see it's also found some support back here on September 7th. So it was down to 42.73. It's back up to 45.54. So that's good. Let's see if it'll make another run at 5K and bust through. That would be great. Actuator Finance is a great way to put your liquid T-shares to work. We need to connect our wallet to see what is going on right here. If we go look at our actuator farm, our $60 investment is now worth $146. And we have a whole bunch more actuator just piling up. So, and these are liquid T-shares. These are all T-shares that are going to mature on day 7,000. They're Hex Time Token 7,000s. And then we also have some liquid Hex that's paired with these to get these actuator tokens. Very, very cool. All right, so this is a baby pump right here. We have the first lottery showing up in a few days right here on the 15th, followed by the second and the third, which could be a very big lottery. And then we'll be minting right into Journey 8. Oh, man, I can't believe we're already on Journey 8 out of 33. It feels like just a couple months ago we launched, but it also feels like it was an eternity ago with this black swan, a flock of black swans just smashing into our airplane right here in Pulse Chain. So there's that. There's the Nostradamus chart. Like I said, the bears usually line up with some pretty gnarly and nasty dips in the market, and the bulls sometimes match up with a pump. We had 1, 2, 3 good pumps here out of the 7 bulls. We have 3 that were actual bulls. So that we'll see where that goes on from here out. We got Pink Miss Well, which is up, also has a little baby pump. It is now $143 to buy 1 million of these. If you send them to the Pink Miss Well, you can get, there's 3 million left. So the next 3 million that get sent to the Pink Miss Well will get 30 J7 NFTs and 5 dark. Yeah, that's right. That's an insane. That's better. That's a better price than people got them minted right now. Well, is it? Let's see, 143 divided by 30. And that equals, $4.47 is what you'd be getting them at, which is pretty much what it was at $4 or $5 when we were minting. That's not bad. And then on top of that, you actually get 5 dark. So 5 times, it's $25 back. So actually it's okay. So it's $143 minus $25 you're going to get back in dark, give or take. That's 118. Divide that by 30 NFTs. Yeah. So the next 3 people, or the next person that sends 3 million tokens to the Pink Miss Well is going to get their a stack of J7s for $3.93. If this doesn't pump up the price of Pink Miss Well, I really don't know what will. I know that everyone's out of powder and everyone's bought what they can, but keep your eye on Pink Miss Well. There's not a lot of that for sale. Here's that Nostradamus chart right here, just shown on CoinGecko, where you can see Casey's candle up at 135, our all-time high. $1 is what we started at, and we are now at 5. So we're down 98%. I think we're down 98%, but this little bump right here, this little cool thing. Let's see, there's $78 of volume, so I'm guessing this isn't where the pump came from. Let's check some of the other pairs of dark. Here's dark and Home We Don't Play That. That one had $146 worth of volume, but again, that looks like it was a lot of bot trading. It doesn't look like that was a significant like purchase right there. Let's find one with a little more volume here. Here's Dark and Hex. That's probably not it. This one only has 1,800. I'm sorry, yeah, 1,870 bucks of liquidity and $160 of volume. So that one, I'm not seeing any big buys here that would have pushed the price up. Like you can see the price get pushed up here, but these aren't big buys. These are bots following another pair. Dark and No Permissions. That one's got $366 of volume. So this one's got higher volume than the others. And let's check the price here. It went from, $5.10, $5.30 with a couple of these $22 buys. But then you look up here, there's a $18 buy, $12 buy. Looks like it's still bot games going on here. I'm not seeing a significant purchase or one that's bigger than the others, other than that $22 purchase. Here's a $30 sell that took it down to $5.15. So I don't think that's it. Let's see here. Do you think it might have just been the Pink Miss Well pair that pulled it up? Let's see. Here's Dark and Pink Miss Well. This one has $56 of volume, so that's not going to be it. It has 16K of liquidity. This is a separate pair. This one's over on 9-inch, where the biggest pair is on PulseX V2. So this one is still just kind of chilling out. This one hasn't had its pump. Yeah, here's Dark and Pink Miss Well, the big boy. This one has $309 of volume, has 88K of liquidity, and it's got that nice pump right there. Let's see if we can find that on the chart here. Not a lot of big buys, honestly, just a little bit of buy pressure. The biggest buy that I'm seeing in Dark right now, guys, is a $22 buy. If that is the pump, because like I said, let's see here. Hex has got a little pump. Yeah, Dark and Dat has a 10% pump. So it might be this. No, this one just caught up with the bots. There's a $29 buy right here. That's the biggest buy. It kind of pumped it up, but it was already up a little bit before then. So it just kind of walked up with these buys. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. But yeah, that's interesting. Actuator's up about 6% today. That's a nice reclaim of some ground up here. How we don't play that, still under a penny. So people that were farming in the No Permissions group, still right down here, pretty much at the floor. Hex is up a few percent, back up to claim over a penny. Yeah, these are good buys right here on this line right here. If it comes back down, we'll see if it just busts out of this triangle on the way out. Yep, from Bright Light. Shout out to Bright Light. That one's still climbing and holding its ground. Good job. Let's see here. No Permissions is down 6% today. Down to 3 zeros and a 2.6, and Solid X is down 1.8%. So but still, you can see this is a good trend line, building some support, building some what's the word I'm looking for? Building some momentum. Magic Carbide 369. He had a bunch of these for sale on OX Bistro. I'm not sure if they're still for sale. They're on OX Bistro. Let's refresh the screen. Let's see here. Yep, he still has. Oh, he has a fresh new lot. Only 3% of them are sold out. It's a little out of the money, but if The good news is that you are not going to be eating slippage here, so it's probably still a better deal than buying it from Pateus. So Magic Carpet Ride 369, don't sleep on those kids. The print token from Ink Printer has done this strange thing: champagne bottle up, champagne bottle down, gutter, and heading back to the gutter right now. Carpe Diem is showing strength right now. It's holding on to this ground that it got way up here. This is also a token built on scarcity, and it is also set up to become a retirement fund or pension for you guys out there if you play this game theory right there. Very cool game theory from those guys. TFC took all our money and ran away. Garbage. At first, we thought we were giving the team the benefit of the doubt, the three guys that held 30%, and then they just cashed out, shat on us. So not really great, especially people that bought in here. Not great at all. Dragon Believer, which I bought $10 of that on this demo wallet, by the way. Dragon Believer is holding its ground. In fact, it's making gains right now. It's down a tiny bit today, but in the last, 24 hours or so, it's got a net buy right now. So Dragon Believer, I believe we'll see more liquidity paired with this one and some of the others in our group. Alamo is down 3%. Alamo is also placed. It was kind of tied, not tied to TFC per se, but very similar with the way it was put together in the team and what was going on there. Yeah, Alo's kind of shout on us there. Dr. Doge. Look at this. We had this pennant going on Dr. Doge. It was just textbook, and we thought we were going to go to Valhalla after this. And then it was like, no, just going to do another dippy dip. But we're sticking it at 1.4 cents. And so much locked liquidity, 63K of locked 75K of locked liquidity and only 63 market cap. Like Crispy Man was saying yesterday, there's very few of these that have that much locked liquidity right there. Oh goodness, I've lost track of time. It's time for me to rock and or roll. Here we go, 199. Look at this. That's a nice bounce. This is a nice rejection off of the high $4 and heading up. I think maybe as people realize how scarce this is and how valuable dark may be in the future, maybe people are just going to come in and start buying it up, but there's just not a lot for sale. Pulse Market app has some J1s for sale. Check those out. Go to Coin Market League like Diehard Hexagon and Robert, or Believe in Yourself, and vote on these every day. I love seeing that. We'll jump into some more stuff later, but I got to bounce. I got to roll. It's time for me to go make hay while the sun shines, or to get a lot of ink out of carpets and try to get stains out of carpets. Yeah, cool. So like I said, there's just a short jump in and heads up of what's going down on anti-gravity dark matter. If I were you guys, I'd get a hold of some of that Pink Mist Well. I would send it to Pink Mist Well and be one of the next 3 million that go to this Pink Mist Well because of that. That's an insane deal. Love you guys. Remember, you are what you do matters, and remember that you matter and you have incredible value just in being you. And love you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao.